The third thing that you can do to have a greater impact in 2025 is to consider partnering with an organization or a type of organization that is completely outside of your box. Now, there's a little bit of an angle of being bipartisan in this coming year, as the United States in particular, but many countries around the world are in times of transition politically. And there's a lot of division in the world. There's a lot of angst and anger and frustration. And so bridging gaps in a bipartisan way and putting politics aside to work with people who don't see eye to eye with you is one way you can have a bigger impact in the year, because there's simply not enough people right now willing to do that. However, when I say partner with an organization outside of your normal context, I mean that on a very local level. Consider working with an organization that isn't typically a partner for you. And for a nonprofit, this could look like partnering with a local business you've never worked with before. If you're a business, identify an issue in your community, locally, geographically. If you're a mostly virtual company, an issue related to the product that you offer, and connect with organizations to try to solve problems in a way that you never have before. For example, if you're a nonprofit, reach out to some local businesses that you've never done so before and get to build relationships with them. At the very least, you can learn some things from the work that they're doing and the skills and the expertise that they have to potentially take some best practices back to your organization. If you are a for-profit company, consider your product and service and some services and some of the challenges people may have around access in those areas, and partner to make a difference in that way. As an example, if you're a local restaurant, consider working with an organization that addresses food insecurity, maybe a homeless shelter in your community. If you're a tech company, there's a lot to be done in this world around the digital divide and digital equity. Consider partnering with a nonprofit that does something around that particular issue. As you build partnerships, you'll begin to see things from a new perspective, which will lend itself to being able to be more creative in your own processes and mindset and perspectives.